Hey, I'm Shane B, and this video is going to be an overview of the exotic shotgun called Invective in Destiny. This is a sweet shotgun you get from doing the exotic bounty called a dubious task. The shotgun's one of my favorite exotic weapons in the game. I use it for fighting in the Crucible a bunch, but in strikes and story I don't use it that much. I'll explain that later. First of all, the Invective is a sweet looking gun. It's one of the best in the game in my opinion, which it should be because it's an exotic, but I'll go over the upgrades for this weapon. The damage is really high with the gun. The range though is really poor, like even for a shotgun, so don't try attacking someone from too far away. It also does solar damage, which is not particularly useful. You have a chance, I believe, to ignite an enemy, but that's rare. The main use you'd have for it is to attacking enemies with solar shields, such as a wizard, centurion, and shank. The most notable feature of this gun is that it's fully automatic. It has a 4-shot clip, meaning that if you can aim down sight well enough and keep your eyes on the target, you can get 4 shots into him in less than a second, which is pretty awesome. But in order to counter this, they also gave it an awful reload speed, which makes you pretty much vulnerable every time you're trying to reload. There's 3 different recoils you can choose from when you're using this weapon. I'll compare them side by side here. Accurized Ballistics is the first one. It's a default, has balanced stats. Field Choke gives you a slight boost in range, but also increases your recoil, so it's the most recoil. And then the last one is Linear Compensator, which gives you the least range with the most recoil. The next upgrade is Final Round. This gives you a 33% damage boost to the final round in your clip. The next one's a damage boost, and then you go on to Quick Draw, Fitted Sock, and Send It. I'll compare Quick Draw between the normal and what happens when you have it side by side. With Quick Draw you aim 50% faster and the gun lowers 50% faster. Fitted Stock allows you to have more stability, so less recoil, which is pretty useful because you can aim better and you have less kickback, so you can get 2 shots closer together. Then the last one is Send It. That gives you farther effective range, but it also reduces your reserve ammo. I find this the most useful one because you're getting more range out of your gun, which is what I really want in a shotgun, but it also sucks because you're running out of ammo. That's the next perk that comes into play, is the Invective perk, which is what gives a gun its namesake. This allows you to regenerate ammo. It's not very fast, but it does allow you to pick up ammo as well, unlike the Icebreaker, which is another exotic sniper. But this is super awesome because, like, if you're in a pinch and you're out of ammo, you'll randomly get 4 shots in your ammo reserve. So that's a full clip for your shotgun. This is useful even if you don't want to use the shotgun. I keep it in my inventory always, because if you do run out of ammo with your sniper or whatever weapon you're using, you can equip this as your, assuming you don't have an exotic in another slot, you can equip this and then you get the regenerating ammo while you use your primary or your heavy weapon, and then you can switch out to your whatever secondary you're using before, and then it will have half, or I'm not sure the number, you'll have a reduced ammo. You won't have full ammo, but you'll have more ammo than nothing. So it's tedious and pretty boring way to play the game, but I've used it a couple times when I didn't want to synthesize ammo for a low level mission, so that's useful. And then the last 4 perks in the skill tree are the just damage upgrades, and then it uses Relic Iron for these, so you'll have to grind out on Mars, which isn't that hard. Just a few other little comments I'll say on the gun is that I use this gun usually while I'm doing a low level story mission. I won't use it in a high level strike or something because realistically this gun isn't going to be useful when you're getting up close with a high level enemy like a Minotaur. You're trying to run at him with your shotgun, you're not going to have a good time. You're going to have a bad day. But basically, if you're running a low-level mission where you're pretty much invincible, you can just plow through enemies with this gun. It can just take everyone out in 1 shot, and you got 4 shots that can fire very quickly. So it's ideal for that. Online in the Crucible, you've probably been killed by this gun countless times. It's a beast. If you are on a one-on-one encounter, this gun really is almost unmatched for just the speed that it can fire at. But if you're in a crowd, like if you're taking on 2 enemies or 3, you can get them, but you're limited by 4 shots and the reload speed's so awful. So usually I take 1 shot followed up by a punch and then do another enemy with the last 3 shots in the clip. But still, the reload time really cripples you with this weapon. So anyways, that's my review on the weapon. Thanks for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing. I hopefully will be making more of these. This is my first one. But thanks. I hope you have a great day.